This week, you'll notice the date range is actually a couple weeks because spring break is from the 25th of March through the 31st. And you'll notice that your assignments are not due until after spring break. So it's going to be up to you whether you complete them before spring break or after. You certainly can complete them early, and then you won't have to worry about assignments on when you're on spring break. But we are going to be covering type conversion, method parameters, and switch statements. The type conversion and method parameters are in one lesson, and the switch statements are in another. Switch statements are an alternative for if-else structures. And they work really well if you are going to check one value and then you want, different outcomes based on what the value is. So I have lots and lots of examples in here. And then, the syntax for how you would set this up. But here's the one value. And then you can see we are checking, for different values in that variable. And then there's different courses of action that are taken based on what the variable contains. Okay, so, and then we talk about when you can use a switch instead of a nested if else or vice versa. Type conversion basically involves converting your variable from one data type into another. And typically you can take a lower data type like integer and convert that into a higher data type like double. And you won't lose any value. But if you take a higher type and convert it to a lower one, there's truncating that can go on. And so we talk about how to do those conversions. And then we talk more about methods. And method parameters are the data that you pass the method. And typically the method needs that data in order to run. So we talk more about method parameters. The assignments involve doing some Code Easy exercises. And in Code Easy, there's basically two sets of exercises. There's one that deals with type conversion and method parameters. And these are the exercises you need to complete there. And then there is another one that just involves the switch statement. And these are the exercises you need to complete for that. For the first set of exercises, you will notice that there are helpful hints for each one. And I would definitely come in here and print this out before you attempt those exercises, because this will definitely help you. Okay, and then doing the Code Easy will be much more pleasant. And then as far as the switch statement goes, you'll notice that I have helpful hints for 3 of the exercises. So again, come in here, I would print it out and refer to it while you are completing those exercises. For the lab assignment, you have to complete the first program. And then for program 2, you actually have an option. You can do program A or program B. If you would like extra credit, you can do both. Okay, so there's video explanations for each exercise, and everybody has to do program 1. Okay, and so basically this is going to illustrate the difference between call by value and call by reference, which is kind of an important distinction. And I have call by value and call by reference examples in the lecture demo, and these will link to that. Okay, so this is call by value, and then I have a link to call by reference as well. If you're not sure of what you need to do, please watch the program video. That goes into great detail what you need to do. For program 2, you can either do option A or option B. Option A involves basically creating a race. You will have 3 characters and they will be racing. And so I'm giving you kind of a skeleton of a program that you will be using for that. And then I kind of walk you through what you need to do in these different methods. Again, watch the video because the video will definitely help. And it should answer all of your questions about what you need to do for this particular option. Option B is an interactive fictional story. Okay, and so again, watch the video because the video is going to walk through this code and it's going to tell you exactly what you need to do. So please watch the video. If you would like to do both, you will get extra credit for the second program. Okay, so in this Dropbox, you can add all 3. If you do all 3 of them, you can add all 3 to this. I will be entering your extra credit points here. Okay, and again, you'll only get extra credit if you do both option A and option B. Now, as far as how much extra credit, I will give you 20 points extra credit for doing both. And I'm going to add that to this description so you will see it there. Down at the bottom, I do have some additional resources. If you're confused about value and reference types, I have a link to an explanation there. Ref and out, these actually make variables reference types temporarily, so there's information on that. If and switch statements, call by reference and call by value. So additional things that you can read if you are still confused. If you have problems with the code easy assignments, remember to copy the code and paste it into an email and send it to me. If you have tried like 4 times to get the right answer and it's still wrong, ask for help. If you have problems or questions about the lab assignment, please copy and paste the code and send it to me. Make sure, though, that you watch the videos because these videos will explain exactly what you need to do. Okay, so watch the videos, and I think that will save you a lot of time when it comes to coding out those programs. Okay, so make sure you let me know if you have questions or problems. I hope you all have a great spring break. I am not going anywhere, but I do have family coming to visit. So I will be checking email, but not as often as normal. Okay, so you might not get a super quick response from me if you email during spring break, but I will be taking a look at things and I will respond when I get on email. Okay, so have an awesome spring break. I hope you guys have fun with the lab assignment. Games are fun to code, so I hope you guys enjoy them. And let me know if you have any problems.